covering her head as a cranky teddy bear throws snowglobes at her. I have the weirdest job, Durgrim says. Heck yeah, you and me both, man. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Epic Tavern, and it's time to get some level ups kicking along here. Who is leveling up? Oh, General. Yeah, we're probably gonna fire you at some point, General, but for right now, you can pretend to have perception and go ahead and kick that medic skill up a little bit there and have another one in melee weapons. Why not? Lock that in for me, please. Oh, Bengar. Bengar, how could you possibly get any better than you are right now? How could you possibly be any better? You're perfect. However, I'm going to have you smash people with your zombie leg a little bit more, if you could, and kick that survival up for me, please. We do lack in that a little bit. We've been low on social for ages, but now we're kind of struggling in survival. Bartholomew, my other favorite. Well, you're just good at everything. I don't even know how to make you much better, although I will tick that survival up a little bit. And let's get, be slightly better at going to parties. Be a little bit better at fighting things. Actually, be better at being better at fighting things. And then, I don't know, have a lore, just for nonsense sake. Okay, back to the Mulligan. Now, we've got an open roster slot. I'm kind of waiting for somebody good. Honestly, I'd rather not just grab the first level one I can find. I'm kind of hoping, I don't specifically remember a name, I think it was Ariel or something, is going to come back. We'll see. Are you kicking around at all? No, it's just the usual team in here. Also, I got to keep an eye on Catris because Catris is a cyborg now. But somebody in the comments did point out Catris is kind of banged up after being a cyborg. I should probably put her in the hospital. Can I do that right from here? Okay, you don't show up as needing to go to the hospital. Let me check my roster real quick here. Show me Catris, please. Catris. Where are you? There you are. Okay. You're moderately wounded. Yeah, you are moderately wounded. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just keep you home today. We'll figure it out, Catris. It'll all be fine. Branthorn wants to talk to me. What do you want, Branthorn? But hey, TGIKE. Thank Gorman I killed everyone. Yeah, broadly. Oh, Ilona over here has got a quest for us. What have you got? Mage College has continued dumping their potions throughout the local region despite our warnings. They must be stopped. We don't need your magic muck storming the Mage College and removing the Archmage from power by force, or if only there was a better way for the mages to dispose of their potions. Agreed to meet with the party one last time. Perhaps they can sort out a solution. I'm going to take... Well, what are my rewards for this? Oh, I'll get a thing if I do it that way. I like things. We all know that. I don't get a thing if I do it that way. Well, I'm going to try this way. It's probably social. It is social. All right. We do struggle in that, but we'll give it a shot. And somebody whose name... Your name is now Brill. I'm not even going to try with that one. What's your deal? What's your quest? The whole truth. Foreman Hornwood has requested the party visit him in Millstone to help remove an unwanted guest. Prepare for the worst. I always prepare for the worst. I have Bengar. And Brill wants to be welcome to the Mulligan. Well, welcome, Brill. Ilona, what do you want to talk to me about? Never studied at the Mage College, learned what I know from my mama, and picked up from travelers good information. General, what's your deal? Fact of the matter is, most money rich people have is going to stay locked away where it'll never do any good. You're not 100% wrong on that, but you're not 100% right. Grunson, I have no idea what your story is anymore. Never crossed that finish line. Yeah, there was a thing. It was like game months ago, honestly, Grunson, but good deal. Braum, right, you'd like to be hired. What's your deal? You got a little bit of social. You're not actually that terrible in social. You got some mind. Kinda terrible at everything else. No. I don't think so. And you also, Brayson, aren't you one of the quest people that we got one day a million years ago? I don't remember. You've got some mind, you've got some social, and not much else. No, I'd really... I'd rather keep that slot open for somebody better, if somebody better wants to turn up. Oh, hang on, Bengar wants to talk to me. Whatever you want, Bengar, I am totally into it. Your mother is an archer unlike anything I've ever seen. She was dropping netherhounds that were inches from me. Every time I thought she was gone, another arrow struck home. She was a fine woman. Yeah, she did kind of lead her party to their deaths, though, so I appreciate the compliment, Bengar, but, yeah, no. Oh, right. We can't put Catrice in the infirmary because Catrice is still out. I forgot the team was camping overnight. I would like to get down with this potion solution thing. I think that might be a nice one to do. Where is Ursel? Ursel, you're good at our chit-chatting. And Flimflam, you can come along for this. Grunson, you're a good all-rounder. Who else could come? Bengar, just in case we gotta punch something in the face? Maybe. I'm going to take Elaine. Oh, Elaine's already out. Never mind, Elaine. I'll take Branthorn instead. Okay. Now, do I really have the team to put a third team together? It would be basically leaning on Bengar. No, I think we're just going to go with what we got right now, primarily to get Catrice home in her cyborg state and into the infirmary so she can cope with her new reality. But we're going to go deal with the potions first, apparently. Is that really what they call it? Oddjob looks off into the distance in disbelief. I actually have no idea what we're challenging here, but apparently we're doing very, very well at it. So that's why she was so friendly. Who would have known? Okay. Zigzag, did you just perform some sort of transaction with a lady of negotiable affection? Because, we try to keep the channel PG-13 if we can. But anyway, off you go to your thing here. It's right up the street. A young boy bumps into Grunson. He's a thief. Pick him up and shake him. It's what we do with him every time. We've done it like 3 or 4 times. Noticing his pouch gone, Grunson chases after the boy. With a tackle, he retrieves the gold the waif had stolen. All right, right up the street. We're going to try and get a thing. Oh, it's combat. I need Bengar. Bengar! The forest floor suddenly gives out beneath the party. They find themselves in a massive rat nest. One pounces on Flimflam while the rest of the party leaps into action. We're not really leapers, per se, as you can see with Grunson and Branthorn's response to this, and Zigzag got a 1. Ursel, we are actually leaning on you for combat here, and you've failed miserably. Rats carry all sorts of horrifying diseases, now Grunson does too. Putting his medical skills to work, Zigzag is able to keep the infection from spreading. Oh, well done, Oddjob. But, Grunson's diseased, but I guess it's not as bad as it could have been. Well done, Grunson. Good. Beggar reaches out to Grunson, asking for spare gold. I think this part we can probably handle. Barbarian takes a few gold coins from his coin purse and hands them over. Ragged Man looks up at Grunson and recites a blessing of good fortune. Great. Super. Now Grunson is blessed and diseased at the same time. Nice Tuesday there. Oh no, more combat. Oh dear. Right. This is... Oh, well done, Branthorn. Well done. I actually needed you to pull that out of your hat there, and you did. Good. Grunson, well done. Flimflam, whatever. Ursel, fine, you showed up. With a practiced hand, Grunson delivers 3 consecutive bullseye to take the top prize. It's not easy being this good. We do this archery competition all the time. They're wicked into archery in this town. I promised I would stop dumping in the swamp, and I have, the Archmage says with an amused grin. Grunson puts a hand on Zigzag's shoulder to keep the thief from attacking and says, "We have a proposal we think you'll want to hear. Not from Branthorn, mind you. You don't want to hear it from him. You'll hear a little bit of it from Grunson, and quite a bit of it from Zigzag, and then Ursel brings it on home and convinces you to do whatever it is you're doing. You've created a new form of life. Fine-tune your design a bit, and I bet you could commercialize it as an industrial cleaner." The Archmage is intrigued by their proposal and agrees to start researching their waste instead of dumping it. Oh, good. Well, that's going to be a good thing then, and we've created a new form of life, which is probably a terrible thing. It never works out in the movies. At a crossroads, the heroes come upon a battered guard unit in the immediate aftermath of a goblin ambush. Please tell me you have a healer. Maybe is the best answer I can give you on that. We've got a few people who have picked up that sort of medical trait, so we almost had a healer. But not so much, really. Having made things worse at the medic tent, the heroes are sent to the young commander who was promoted an hour ago by a goblin arrow. Heroes, it will take us some time to mobilize our wounded, and I fear another attack. Search the perimeter, dispatch goblins. Okay, Branthorn saw a goblin and nothing else. Grunson, however, knows what he needs to do around here, and the other two certainly chip in. Goblins leaped from the underbrush to attack the patrolling heroes, but they were ready and turned the tide. Wounded soldiers safely reach a nearby village where the heroes are invited to join them for a feast before continuing on. Well, let's actually continue on. We don't have time for snacks here. Oh, okay, we're making camp. Great, good, back to Cyborg Catris. And we immediately slide right into the Mulligan. I'm just saying, if we can convince the monsters to come here to get killed, we can save ourselves a lot of traveling. Yeah, they were basically right outside the door. That was not particularly that hard. Ooh, Shroud of Power, you say. And Catris is a cyborg. Even better. Go ahead and have some money, kids. Actually, Elaine, why don't you give one of your shares to Catris, because Catris can rip your throat out with her new cyborg arm. Alrighty. Do I need to order anything for the actual day-to-day operation of the Mulligan? Kind of, yeah, kind of. What do I need here? I need some mead, definitely, and house wine's fine. Barbecued rat. We do go through a lot of barbecued rat around here. People love that barbecued rat. And give me a scorpion shot. We always sell very well on those. Okay, crack open the doors here. And no surprise, a few level ups to deal with here. So who we got? Durgrim. Okay, good to see you, Durgrim. Let's keep the old mountaineering ticking up here. And how about a point in melee weapons and maybe one in stealth? Why not? So go ahead and have that. That's it. No more level ups. Let's go infirmary here. Yeah, Catris, you definitely need to check in there. Okay, you're in. Bengar. Oh, you're infected, Bengar. I'm very, very sorry. I didn't know that. You just walk it off, though. You don't complain about anything. It's one of the reasons I like you. But you know what? I'm going to check you in. Check you into the infirmary, please. Okay, now what? Oh, Glob here wants to be welcomed. You're a shaman. Tell me about yourself, Glob. What's up with you? Yeah, you got some ranged weapons there. That's not bad. Mind, a little bit of survival. Not terrible. Not completely terrible. I think I've missed my chance with that really good thief or whoever it was that came in. Thief or an assassin, one of those. I think she's just gone and she's not coming back. However, I should take a look at that new item that I got. Whatever that was. I don't actually know what it was. Was that an armor? Just Elaine. Yeah, Shroud of Power. Diplomacy +3. Okay. I mean, that's good. I feel that should probably go to Ursel more than anything. I mean, you are literally a diplomat. You're out questing right now, but when you get back, we may throw that on you just to be ultra super amazing diplomat. Durgrim can't afford this item. Yeah, that's fine. Put it on his tab. Well, that'll do it for the Mulligan for today. Let's go see what our plan is for tonight. I don't actually have a firm plan tonight. Let's see, we'll obviously get the other team home. No question there, but what else are we going to do? I'm going to go back to the Tinker's Damned again, mostly because I'm just trying to check off and actually finish some quests around here and clear the board a little bit. So, allegedly combat. Oh, Bengar, you are a bit banged up. Bengar, do you want the night off? I would be willing to do that for you. I'm going to put Bartholomew in your place. He's no Bengar, but he's pretty darn awesome. And Murgle, you can come in on this. Durgrim, yeah, sure. Apart from social, you're actually quite solid. Now, do I have anyone who can come in on some social kind of things here? Not even a tiny little bit. I guess general. Why don't you come in on that? Okay, I'm gonna take that, and I'm just gonna go with that. I've got too many people in the infirmary to send a third team out. So yeah, go forth with that. Who's coming home first? Tinker's Dam is off first, right? So that, I don't actually remember the bulk of this quest. It's the sort of Christmassy type kind of thing. Off we go, kids. And is this the one? I think this is like way across town. No, it must be right there. Strange hunched humanoids with bark-like skin emerge from the forest. It's always the trees. Trees are just bad in this area. Blades of honed ironwood advance in total silence. Okay, general. Great start. Okay, we've got this covered. We're fine. We're fine. Giving Bengar the night off was not the worst thing in the world. Totally handled that. Heroes hack at the strange creature's hard skin, which oozes green liquid. Critters chatter like birds and flee into the forest, where we'll probably have to deal with them again because everything bad happens in trees around here. Murgle bumps into a scorned lover. Oh, well, set the scorned lover on fire. You set everything else on fire. Why not your scorned lover? Murgle chats pleasantly for a few minutes with her old flame. I see what you did there. And begins wondering why they ever broke up. Oh, are we going past this? Oh no, we're here. It's okay, we're here. Get your shoes off, kids, we're at Grandma's. Arriving at the toy store, the heroes peek through the window and see utter chaos as dozens of magically animated toys and stuffed animals run amok. The beleaguered owner, Batty Betty, cowers behind the counter, covering her head as a cranky teddy bear throws snowglobes at her. I have the weirdest job, Durgram says. Heck yeah, you and me both, man. Oh, not so good there, General. Not so good. Durgram, you need to nail this, please. Thank you, Durgram. Appreciate it. Murgle sets fire to the toy store, and Bartholomew is just generally awesome. Blood and stuffing flies as our fearless heroes lay waste to the reanimated toys, rescue Batty Betty, and save the Toyporium from pint-sized destruction. Thankful to be alive, she gives the heroes a book of Winter's Crest recipes, including one for gingerbread netherkin. Oh, neat. I think we've got a new recipe out of that. Excellent. Well done, guys. Just head on home. Maybe we don't need to camp overnight. Like, we're right here. We can actually just cross this little field here. The deteriorating remains of giant statues loom in the distance, well off the party's path. An introspective general wonders to herself if anyone will remember her when she is gone. I assure you, General, they will not. And Durgram and General are now in a fight. General's putting up a good fight. Durgram did put up a fight of sorts. Murgle set fire to everyone, and Bartholomew is once again generally awesome. Durgram leads a clean left hook and immediately feels awful, begging for forgiveness. The heroes agree. Maybe it's best not to have a leader. Yeah, none of us are any good at that. Did we actually make it home without camping? Oh my goodness, we did. And we got a common chest out of that. Will it be some common gold? Indeed it is. So we got the Winter's Crest cookbook, which is a thing, and a new recipe. Even better. You can all have an even split out of that. That's fine. I'd rather get back to the other team with the potion solution. Let's see what we can do about getting these guys home. So we're not really even that far. An accident between two carts blocks access. Oh, yes, it's the carts again. We've done the carts. We're generally pretty good at carts, and we've been exceptionally good at carts this time. Hold your horses. No, literally grab the reins, Ursel says to a merchant, then gets to work untangling the mess with one big heave. The heroes separate the carts and are back on the road in short order. Why is Grunson giving Zigzag the cold shoulder? What did he ever do to him? I guess that's just a question best left to history, I think. Zigzag finally confronts the barbarian, asking what's wrong. You know what you did, Grunson barks. Next time, don't steal my seat in the tavern. You know I like to sit near the fireplace. Not really. Actually, you kind of go all over the place, Grunson. I think it's randomly assigned when I load up the screen. I could be wrong, Grunson, but no, you don't have a regular seat. Heroes agree to a rotating seating schedule so everyone will get to spend time by the fireside. All right, are we okay? We've got a thing. Party comes upon a foreign nobleman and his retinue camped at the side of the road. We're challenging noblemen for no readily explained reason, but we've done it. We've done it very, very well, thanks to Ursel. Ursel, I'm just going to say, you were never my favorite when you came on board. But you have earned your place on the team. Far better than you, Branthorm. I'm looking in your direction. Zigzag is polite but awkward around the befuddled aristocrat. No international incidents occur, and everyone goes on their way. The party encounters an exhausted-looking peasant woman struggling to push a cart of vegetables to market. Well, Branthorm is going to help with the cart, as is Grunson. Zigzag is completely nonfussed by this, just standing by the side of the road watching everyone else do the work. Branthorm realizes that the proud woman would be insulted by any offer of help. Instead, he compliments her on how good the produce looks and how much hard work must have gone into growing it. Yeah, Branthorm, you don't get how people work, do you? Woman thanks him and gives the party some turnips. You see, Branthorm, we've been rewarded with turnips. That's terrible, because nobody likes turnips. And we squeak into the Mulligan with no further incident. Now, what did we get out of that? That shield. Definitely going to want to take a look at that. Good bit of XP, a common chest, which will probably give us some... Actually, that's a good amount of gold from a common chest. I don't hate that at all. You guys can split that up as best you can. Good. Brandthorpe's getting slightly less of a share. I appreciate that. Now, get some more scorpion shots coming in. Those sell super, super well. Now, can I put the new thing on there? There it is, the gingerbread netherkin. I've got 20 in stock. What would I really replace, though? What would I change out? Maybe the barbecued rat. I've got quite a bit of that in stock, though. I'll have a think about it. We'll see what we may want to replace out of that. Mostly I want to look at that new item. No new level ups. Oh, Bengar is basically perfectly healed. He's 99% Bengar. 99% back to Bengar awesomeness. And Catris, you're not actually doing that bad either. You're 97% Catris. The 3% is your cyborg arm. You are actually less Catris than you used to be, but, you're a cyborg, so it doesn't matter. Let me check out that thing. First of all, Ursel, come here. We're going to give you that Shroud of Power. Diplomacy +3. You're going to have that. And then the shield. Bengar, come here. I want to see what this shield does. Not much of anything. It's just a shield. Okay. That's not as exciting as I wanted it to be. I don't know if that offers better protection or something, but Bengar's got the spider mask on, and we're gonna go ahead and leave that on. Oh, hang on. Cranston Grimm just showed up for a job. You're a level 7 Night Stalker. Well, what does that mean to me? You're good at combat. You have a skill in social. Very good at mind. You have no survival. We do struggle with that. But you're not bad at all. I think you're another one of the quest guys that was supposed to show up. And indeed, you have. You know what? You're in. Yeah, you're in. We're gonna, and actually, it says view in the roster. That's a really good idea. Let's get you equipped a little better. Where did you go? You're up here. Okay, so, do I have any armor? I could give you the old man mask. Spycraft +4. Yeah, sure. Anything we've got kicking around. How about a weapon? I don't have any good weapons, but you can have just a regular hammer. And what if we got an accessories? I got a lot of accessories kicking around. A lot of those. Oh, what does the Winter's Crest cookbook do? Customs +2, customs +2, customs +2. Do I have customs +6? I do not know the answer to that question. What is Sympathy card again? Charm +2. Okay. Engineering up and ranged weapons up. Ever-gazing perception +4. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'm getting customs +2 or customs +6 with this. I'd rather have you something a little more. I'm going to give you the ever-gazing amulet. There you go. Perception +4. That's probably pretty good. Come here. Yeah, so perception up to 14. Good. Oh, you actually had that skill anyway, so good. You're very, very good at it now. Okay. Excellent. I think this is all worked out very well. Welcome to the team, Cranston. And Elaine's got a quest here. What are we doing? Oh, it's the Tinker's Damned again. Okay, looks like it's the end of the quest, though. This looks like we do seem to often have to choose a thing at the end. In order to end the threat of the cursed toys, the heroes need to know more about what's causing Wilbur Winterflame's change of heart. Should they visit the Mage College, or pay a trip to the cursed artifact collector Ignatius Mordred? Well, what are my things here? If I go for the Wilbur Winterflame one, not the Wilbur Winterflame one. Anyway, go to the Mage College, I get XP and rep. If I go to the Mordred guy, who is it? Ignatius Mordred. There we go. I'll get basically the same exact thing. All right, do I go to the Mage College? Do I go... you know what? This one's 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really. Although this one's mind, and this one's social. I'm going to go with the social, because Ursel's really pulling his weight in that regard. If we bring Ursel in on that... P.S., is there anyone I should stick in the bathhouse? Yeah, General, you're infected. You should totally go in the bathhouse right now. I'm actually going to close up early. I know I've got 5 action points left, but everybody's ordering scorpion shots and I'm out of them. So it's just making everybody sad right now. I think we're just going to blow this off and go straight to questing. Yes, last call early, please. Thank you very much. I'd like to take our new guy out on a bit of a spin if we could. Only for leveling him up. So where's the end of that? There we go. Mad Tinker's Hammer. We're going to see if we can close this quest out here. So obviously, I have to bring along Ursel for this. That's going to be the primary guy right there. Now, where is Cranston? There you are. Cranston, you're in. I don't really care what you do. The only thing you're terrible at is survival. I should bring along somebody vaguely survival-ish, just in case. Bengar, you are 99% Bengar right now. Yes, you're 99% Bengar. You know you're tough, man. You're tougher than this. And bring along Bartholomew as an all-rounder. And I'm just going to head out and do this. We're just going to nail this one down. And then the next day, we've got the team ready where we can actually do 3 quests at once. But I just want to get this one tucked away. So off we go from the Mulligan. The party approaches a large stone with various holes and notches in it. Oh, yeah, it's the sort of code Rubik's Cube kind of thing that we've bumped into several times before. Cranston, good, excellent success there. I mean, it wasn't excellent, really. Bengar and Ursel were excellent, but you got a success, so good first venture there. Ursel recognizes the whistling sound coming from the holes. The diplomat climbs the giant instrument and directs the party to cover different holes to produce different notes. A melody emerges and a chest becomes visible. Okay, common chest, not bad. It'll have some common gold, which I commonly like. I think we're already here. Party arrives at Morbid Curiosities, the eclectic shop run by Ignatius Mordred. After catching him up on all that's happened, he seems particularly interested in the enchanted craftsman's hammer they found in the abominable snow ape's lair and passed along to the toy maker. None of you heard voices in your head while in possession of the hammer, right? No, actually several of us did. Several of us do at all times, whether we're dealing with this quest or not. You have to understand that most of my team are heavily inebriated at any given point in the day. I mean, just wrecked. Just absolutely off their seats wrecked. So hearing voices is not that uncommon in our world. However, also with the hammer. That also happened with the hammer thing. Cranston, what do you got? A failure from Cranston. Ursel, this is literally why I brought you here. Thank you, Ursel. I appreciate it. Now that you mention it, Ursel says, I had a strong impulse to murder Bengar in his sleep, like more than normal. Ignatius affixes the diplomat with a serious gaze. Allow me to offer advice that may save your life one day. If an artifact speaks to you, be afraid, for your very soul is in danger. Your very life, too, because you do not want to pick a fight with Bengar. It's actually his one thing. As the party comes across a clearing, a loud crashing is heard at its far edge. It's probably somebody in the trees. It's always somebody in the trees. There's elves in the trees. There's bandits in the trees. The trees are in the trees attacking us. It's always with the trees. Thorough search of the area yields only a playing card bearing the image of a goblin wizard. We've caught a few of those. Is that going to come up in the future? Are we collecting these for a reason? Irrelevant. We're right here at the tavern, but we're going to wait outside the tavern and fight the rain rather than go inside the door. That sounds like my team. Well, despite our success with the rain, we've managed to make it home without incident there. We got the Goblin Wizard card again. I'm pretty sure we've had one of those at some point. 30 gold out of that. That's not bad. I'll take that. 40 gold out of that one. That's not bad at all. Even split that? Yeah, that's just fine. Bartholomew's a little light there. Cranston, it's kind of your first day. We're going to give you like a training wage and see how you do. Now, the scorpion shots are in, and I'm going to get some more. We do sell a lot of scorpion shots around here. Oh, and way more cheese bread than that, please. Thank you very much. Everything else is looking pretty good. Pretty comfortable with all of that. Mulligan's in good shape. Everyone is out of the infirmary. Nobody needs to go into the infirmary as far as I'm aware. All right. And that is probably an excellent place to call it on Epic Tavern for today. As usual, we'll level up when we come back. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to level them up again when we come back. So we'll deal with those guys there. Hopefully Cranston got some XP in that and maybe got a level up out of it. But we'll check it out in some more Epic Tavern again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more just frivolous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.